A real turkey roast. Attendees are Daffy Duck, Fritz the cat, Tom the turkey himself, and Mickey Mouse. And the spokesperson is Foghorn Leghorn. I say, boy, he ain't no chicken. What we going to do today, Bane? We're having Thanksgiving dinner, Pinky. Here's what I have. Turkey breast, green bean casserole, scalloped corn, potatoes with gravy. In the United States, today is Thanksgiving Day. In Canada, it was last month. Whew. Most people gather around with loved ones or their friends, and they eat and eat and eat until they feel sick, and they lie on the floor with their pants unzipped going, oh, well, at least that's how Thanksgivings used to be for me. When I was a kid, a good Thanksgiving meal always ended up me lying on the floor as a kid, groaning and moaning because I ate too much. My grandma would always have the Thanksgiving meal because she was a really good cook. Oh my God. Everyone in her family could really cook. She grew up on a farm, one of like 13 kids. She was like the next to the youngest. And I mean, by the time she was born, the oldest sister was 18, I think, or something. And had a baby of her own. Anyway, my grandma could really cook. Oh my God. And it wasn't just one thing. You had to have everything. Everything. If there was something that she served that you didn't particularly like, you had to have one spoonful for good luck. At least. But I always loved her cooking a lot. And then it was one of the few times that we could have soda, pop. I grew up where we called it pop. Missouri, they call it soda. I don't know what they call it in California. I guess I'll have to find out. I like ginger ale. Canada Dry ginger ale. Sponsor me. Oh my God. I would be so happy. I know it's got sugar in it and it's not good for fat people, but it's my little wicked pleasure. One of them. Anyway, most people these days are either by themselves or with just the people that they've seen for the last 8 months, every single day, all day. But there are those that venture out and gather around, which you really shouldn't do. We want to get rid of this gosh darn disease, and don't just sit and wait for some kind of vaccine or something miracle cure, because it's like the flu or anything else, you know. You don't just go running around and giving it to everybody else. You stay at home. Have some common sense. Okay, I'm off my soapbox now. Gosh, do I have to listen to her talk about that every time? I don't know. Anyway, I watched bits and pieces of a pre-recorded parade in New York. Then I was watching the, whatever it is, Westminster Dog Show, where they cut the dog's fur to make them look really weird. Poor things. And they're just so purebred that they're weird. Whatever fur baby you might have, they're special and they're the best. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. My special fur baby has already had a great big piece of turkey, and he's going to want to lick my plate when I'm done. I'm so glad he's here. I'm very thankful for him. Otherwise, I would probably be a mess. For the last couple days, I've been going great guns. Yesterday, I got rid of at least half of my paperwork. Stuff that you kind of have to go through paperwork because it might be important or have signatures or information you don't want any old person to get. Other than that, the rest of the things should go quickly. Today, my purpose today is to go through all the sewing stuff and get all the stuff that I'm going to save, which is not going to be much. It's going to be a plastic tub of thread and bits and pieces, pins and measuring tape, wherever that is. Like this one here. I don't know how I got this tape. I have A white one, a red one, and this one. This one says made in Italy, and it's really tough. How I came by this, I don't know. But I love this one. I love it. I'm going to marry it. No. No, I haven't been drinking. It's a thought, but I haven't been. But I get up and I feed the cat, and then I just like want to go back to bed and hang out in bed for several hours. And I had been doing that, but lately I have not been doing that because I have to get things done. I am setting myself a goal of like 2 weeks. It'll be more like 3 weeks, but before Christmas. OMG. I just gotta keep going. I opened a GoFundMe account, I think. It's very confusing. I'm not sure if I actually set it afloat or not. It's to help me get a pod thing. A U-Haul. I got the cheaper one. Get a U-Haul box. And it would be a load off my mind that if I didn't have it in the trunk of the car, on top of the car or something, it would just be a load off my mind, and I wouldn't have to worry, and they are insured, so, yeah. And then, tomorrow, probably, I'll be going through all my clothes that I have. Usually every season I go through the clothes, see what fits, what doesn't fit, what's worn, what I have not worn. I need to do that. Maybe I'll do a fashion show or something. Yeah. How long have I been talking? Too long, as usual. Yeah. Everyone out there, have a good day. Whether you are celebrating Thanksgiving or not, be thankful for what you do have. It may not look like it, but I am. I'm very thankful. Love you. I'm thankful you guys are there. Upward and onward.